Man, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. 23-20, victory over the Bucs. We moving on to the divisional round. Man, let's go. Boy, this game, man, it was like every single one of our last 5 games. Every single one of them. Our last 6 games, including this game, has been the exact same. Down to the wire, stressful as hell, and we did it. We pulled it off because of one man. 5. JD 5. Hey, man, when he got the ball back, 4 minutes to go in the game, I knew, oh, yeah, this game's over. The Bucs ain't getting the ball back. JD 5 going to lead us down the field. He's going to score. This game's over. They are not getting the ball back, man. 4:41, man, we milking the heck out of this clock. We milking it. Jayden Daniels is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. No debate about it. No debate about it. I don't want to ever hear a rookie quarterback compared to him ever again. Your quarterback ain't doing what my quarterback is doing. This guy is him. He is our offense. He's this. Literally, without JD5, we wouldn't be in this position at all. We would be talking about the draft right now. JD5, man, he's so incredible, man. 24 for 35, 268 yards, 2 freaking touchdowns. 3rd and 1, 55 seconds left in the game. We needed a first down. We tried to go Marcus Mariota, try to get him off sides. We didn't do that. Call timeout. JD5, what does he do? Shakes off of a tackle. I think Levante David tried to tackle him. Literally, if you look at the picture, it literally looks like, oh yeah, he's not getting this first down, right? He's going to get tackled for a huge loss here. Nope, he shakes it off. We get a first down. He stays in bounds. We can run the clock out because the Bucs just took their final timeout. We won this game. And then Zane Gonzalez, 2 seconds left. Man, I was so nervous too because he kept fixing his hair up like, Zane, stop worrying about your hair. He did the same thing against the Titans, bro. I'm like, Zane, stop worrying about your hair, bro. Your hair is fine. Go kick us the game when it's field goal. He looked nervous. And I'm like, man, when that kick went up, I was like, oh my gosh, that thing is drifting right. And I'm like, there's no way it's about to hit the post. It's a 37-yard field goal. Zane, there's no way. It hit the post. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I seen it go behind the left upright. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He really made it. A doink. When do we ever get those types of victories, man? Like, a doink for the dub to move on to the divisional round. I'm like, whoa. Because I was like so unsure at first. Like, I'm like, did he really make that? Like, I kind of saw the ball go behind the left upright, but I'm not 100% sure. But he made that, man. Zane Gonzalez. Hey, shout out Zane, man. He made all of his kicks today, too. He made a 52-yard field goal earlier today. He made his first field goal. Like, hey, shout out to Zane. He made all his kicks today. Hey, man, he looked stressed out at the end of that, though. Like, he looked stressed. He looked really nervous to go out there, kick us a game-winning field goal, send it to Detroit, and he did just that. Man, shout out Zane, man. Shout out Zane, man. He clutched up big time. Hey, although it hit the post, man, I'm so hyped right now. I ain't going to sleep tonight, man. We ain't going to sleep. This is a celebration. Look, we play Detroit next week. We'll talk about that. It's on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox. But we'll talk about that. Let's celebrate this, man. What a game. What a game this was, man. Not only did JD5 obviously step up, show up to the party. Hey, man, Dyami Brown, I'm telling y'all, he's impressed me this year. On screen passes, he's looked really good. He had that one screen that went for like 20-plus yards. That was really, really good. He's been a good vertical threat. Tonight, he had the best game of his career. 6 catches for, I want to say, or 5 catches, 89 yards, a touchdown. Dyami Brown was fantastic tonight. I want him re-signed. I want him as our receiver 4 or receiver 5. I want him to round out this receiving group. He's a guy that we need back next year. Telling y'all, and I said it in a couple of my previous videos, like I would not mind bringing Dyami Brown out or bringing Dyami back or bringing Dyami Brown back. I'm sorry. He balled out tonight. He showed you why he should be back on this team next year. He's been really good this year for us. Like, I've been very impressed with Dyami. And tonight he showed why, oh yeah, y'all got to bring him back. And I agree. We got to bring him back. Terry went off tonight. Hey, Jamel Dean, he couldn't keep up with him. He got injured. Like, he got injured trying to keep up with Terry. Like, Terry literally broke his, like, I hope Jamel Dean's good and all because he was ruled out for the rest of the game, but he suffered a knee injury. Terry was cooking him all night. He got hurt, right? Like it's crazy, bro. Terry had a phenomenal game. 7 catches, 89 yards, 1 touchdown, man. That touchdown, 4th and 2 clutch. First of all, let's talk about what happened before that, man. We got down to the 1-yard line after a pass interference called on De'Ami Brown, or a pass interference called on one of the Bucs defenders against De'Ami Brown. We could not get 1 whole yard. 1 whole yard. Are you kidding me? You couldn't get a single yard? Like, that was insane. And I honestly mainly blame that drive kind of on Jayden because he had John Bates open, but he just hesitated. He didn't throw it. And by the time, like, he just couldn't throw it in time, right? Like, he should have thrown it way earlier, but he threw it late. Or, by the time he was trying to throw it, the defender was right there, could have picked it off, so we couldn't throw it. He just had to dirt it, right? So I say that drive was on JD5, right? And we went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Should have been a pass interference on the Bucs defender because that was a pass interference on Zach Ertz, but is what it is, right? Is what it is. But, man, we got some luck, man. Shout out to Baker Mayfield and Jalen McMillan for botching that jet sweep, man. Got the fumble. Shout out to Bobby Wagner, man. We finally pounced on a loose football, man. Finally. I've been waiting years for that, right? I've been waiting years for that, man. And then we capitalized on that. I'm not going to lie. I was getting scared. I'm like, bro, there's no way. We got to score here, bro. We got a second opportunity. We didn't deserve this. We got a second opportunity. And fortunately, on 4th and 2, JD5 and Terry do what they do best. That's why they're both Pro Bowlers. That's why Terry is a second-team All-Pro, right? He got All-Pro honors. That's why JD5 is a future All-Pro and a future MVP. Them boys like that. And I'm so glad they got their connection back going tonight, man. So glad. Terry balled out tonight. Same with Jayden. But we already know what Jayden do, man. Like, and shout out to the defense real quick. I want to give a shout out to the defense. In the first half, they were really good. They did a good job of getting pressure on Baker Mayfield, keeping him in the pocket somewhat. Now, hey, man, that run Baker Mayfield when you truck Bobby Wagner, I'm like, whoa, Baker can do that? That's crazy, man. I've never seen him do something like that before. But, yeah, that drive is where the Bucs really got going. Man, Marshawn Lattimore, he struggled tonight, and I'm not sure. I think the hamstring injury was really affecting him. He was on the field or was not on the field at times, and I feel like that's a result of either the hamstring or because he was getting cooked by Mike Evans all night long, right? And we played him off-man coverage at times, which I didn't really like, but even when he was manned up sometimes, he drew 2 pass interference calls, which were bad. I feel like the second pass interference call was kind of bogus because Evans was kind of holding him as well, but is what it is, right? Can't do that. And then, obviously, he let up the touchdown, which, Quan Murray, you got to pick that up, bro. You got to pick that off, bro. I don't know what you're doing there. Like, I have no idea what you're doing there, but, yeah, Lattimore was struggling tonight, and Evans definitely got the best of him. But it's all good because we won, right? We won. Winning fixes all. And, man, it feels so good. First playoff win since 2005. Some of us weren't even born yet. Some of the younger Commanders fans, including myself, weren't even born yet, right? So it's just so crazy, man, that we really won this game, man. We really won this game, man. The receiver stepped up. Eckler, man. Boy, that catch and run he had on the drive, on our last drive of the game, man, picked up 18. That was huge. Absolutely huge, man. Ertz also had a clutch catch on 4th down, man, to extend our drive. B-Rob had a couple catches out the backfield. B-Rob, once again, none of the running backs could get going, man. Like, none of the running backs could get going. B-Rob, 10 carries, 16 yards. That's a 1.6 yards a carry. That's terrible, right? Eckler didn't really do much. He was really our most productive back on the day. Jerry McNichols only got 1 carry, so we didn't run the ball today great. Like, JD5 was literally our run game today, once again, right? And I knew that we weren't going to really be able to run the ball today because the Bucs' run defense is stout, right? It was going to be hard to do so. So, not really surprised there. Going back to the defense, though, like after the Bucs had that drive to get them going on offense, they scored a touchdown on that drive, the touchdown pass to Mike Evans. Like, we really couldn't stop them on defense after that, right? So, man, they were killing us in the second half for sure, but, they got a crucial stop on their last drive of the game. They settled for 3. We got it back, and they never got it back because JD5 led us down the field like his 5th or 6th game-winning drive on the season. I don't even know at this point. Like, he's so him. So many game-winning drives, right? So much clutchness in JD5. Like, he's probably the clutchest quarterback maybe behind Mahomes right now in the NFL. He's that dude. And we know that, right? I don't got to say it to y'all. But, man, what a win. Once again, man. I mean, for all Washington fans right out there, right? Like it just feels amazing, man. Like first time in 20 years, really 19 years, because we last won a playoff game in 2006, but 20 years, whatever you want to call it, we haven't won a playoff game in forever. And to win one, year one of this recalibration, new era under DQ, Adam Peters, Josh Harris, it's just incredible, man. Like it's just absolutely amazing, man. It is, man. So enjoy this, man. I'm gonna enjoy this. I might stay up all night. We'll see, right? Bobby Wagner, he was really good today. Obviously, had the recovered fumble. He had a half a sack today. Same with Dorrance Armstrong. Like I said, Zane Gonzalez, he made all of his kicks today, which was really good to see. Man, there were a lot of mistakes made today on both sides, but at the end of the day, we made the least amount of mistakes. That fumble the Bucs had was crucial. We got the ball back. We capitalized on it, scoring a touchdown, Jayden to Terry. And when we got the ball back on the last drive of the game, we never gave it back, right? With 4 minutes, 41 seconds to go, right? We dominated time of possession in this game. We had like 17, 19 play drive early on in the game. Like we dominated time of possession in this game, man. So once again, y'all, enjoy this. Enjoy this because I sure will be, man. What a win. On to Detroit we go next week. That game will be on Sunday Night Football or Saturday Night Football, on Fox, 8 p.m. Eastern. But celebrate this, y'all. Celebrate this. So that is it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications. And other than that, it's me, King Sean, and I'm out. Peace. First win since 05. We moving on to the next round.